What is going on, my Super Sandwiches? Rhymestyle here, and today I'm bringing some breaking news in regards to the possible future to Dragon Ball Super. Now, in the past week, I mentioned there was going to be this big interview coming out between Toyotaro and Toriyama, and it was going to be featured in the first volume of the Dragon Ball Super manga, which comes out tomorrow / today in Japan, because tomorrow is today, today is tomorrow. Japan lives in the future. And we didn't get the full interview, but we got a couple of hints that our buddy Herms, big shout out to Herms as always, translated, and it hints at the possible future of Dragon Ball Super. Now, before I get into these tweets, I do want to mention, as of right now, we have no clue what the plans are for the future of Dragon Ball Super, how long it's supposed to be, or any of that. For all we know, this could just be all referencing this current arc right now, but then again, I also doubt it. Who knows? I mean, Dragon Ball Super is way too successful for it to just end with this arc, so I'm pretty sure we're going to get more stuff in the future. And from how they make the sound, there's going to be something huge happening next. And when I say next, I'm talking about in terms of a new arc. But again, we have no clue or details to what any of this means. For now, all we can really do is just kind of wait and see what happens. But without further ado, let's get into these amazing new tweets thanks to Herms. Now, the first question that he translated was, why is Super Saiyan Blue blue? Which is obviously a question that a lot of us want to know, because red was introduced and then blue and then now it's a rainbow. Is white going to be next? To which he actually responded, first I was going to have it be white, but it would clash with the quote-unquote next enemy, so I'll save it for later. Now, this is the one I was trying to decipher the most. What exactly does this mean? Next enemy, is this referencing right now or the future? Again, it's really difficult to tell if this is supposed to be talking about right now, because for all we know, white means white hair, and the first thing I thought of is Vados, which a lot of people speculated that Vados might be the enemy of this arc. But at the same time, it feels to me that this is talking about the future. But again, it's really, really tough to tell, just because that these tweets and, not these tweets, but this interview is so cryptic that it's tough to figure out what this exactly means. So I guess for now, I want to ask you guys, what do you think this means? Do you think this is referencing this current arc or the future of Dragon Ball Super? Let me know your thoughts on that in the comment section below. The next question that was mentioned is, will Goku and Vegeta ever surpass Beerus and Whis? To which Toriyama responded with, currently I have no plans for Goku and Vegeta surpassing Beerus and Whis. Now again, it's kind of tough to tell what the plans are there or what he has in mind for the future for Dragon Ball Super, but the way I'm perceiving this is if Goku and Vegeta surpass Beerus and Whis, what's left? What's next? I mean, after the end of Dragon Ball Z, they were so freaking powerful that you assume there's nobody else in the universe that could come against them except for gods. And what happened next? Freaking Toriyama introduces gods. So I feel like if Goku and Vegeta surpass Beerus and Whis, who are basically gods, there's nothing else to do. So I feel like that's something that you want to save for later. On top of that, if you guys remember a couple episodes ago, Whis revealed the reason why he decided to train Goku and Vegeta is because he wanted to fight them. He wanted both himself and Beerus to fight them one day. So if that's not a big hint for what's to come in sometime in the future, I don't know what it is. So based on this answer and based on the hints that were dropped in the past, the only assumption that I have, and again, it's just my assumption, no confirmation, is that Beerus and Whis will be saved for much later. So for now, there's probably a better, brighter future for the story, and hopefully Toriyama has a lot of amazing stuff planned for us after the Champa arc. Now, this is the one that kind of blew my mind the most. Toyotaro said, having read the new plot, I'm glad a certain character related to the future is getting involved. I'm a big fan. And right now, the Trunks theorists, the Mirror theorists, the freaking anybody from the future theorists are going to have a field day, because I have no clue how to decipher this. Does this mean the freaking future Trunks has come back? Will they take the path of what we saw in Xenoverse to time travel? What is going to happen with Dragon Ball Super next? And it's so tough to figure out. Again, all I'm saying is if they ever took the path of Xenoverse, where they had the whole future time travel thing with the Supreme Card Time, maybe they're talking about Supreme Card Time, for all we know, who knows. But if they take that path, the only thing I don't want is complete carbon copy to what we saw in Dragon Ball Online as well as Dragon Ball Xenoverse. I mean, I love both the stories in Dragon Ball Online and Xenoverse, but we've kind of already saw that. And at this point, after basically reliving Battle of Gods and Resurrection F twice, we want new stuff. So if they maybe take the same characters or the same concept but do it differently, I'll be okay with that. But if they do the same stuff that we saw in Xenoverse and in Dragon Ball Online, I wouldn't really like that much, but that's just me. In fact, I want to ask you guys is, how would you feel if they ended up doing the whole Xenoverse spiel in Dragon Ball Super, where they have the whole time travel thing with maybe Mira and Toa as the enemies, maybe Demigod, maybe they introduce some characters from Xenoverse, but do it differently? How would you feel about that? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Again, I'm all for new stuff at this point, and if they reuse characters, I would be kind of like, whatever, I'll still watch it, but at the same time, I just want new stuff, because the more new stuff, the better, obviously. But also, again, it's still tough to tell because we have no clue what this means, because for all we know, he just talking about the future of the series, and just maybe he's talking about Gohan coming back, because again, Gohan was also hinted as returning after his epic defeat against Frieza and the Resurrection F arc. So maybe this is just referencing to Gohan's future. So it's really, really tough to figure out or how to decipher these freaking tweets, these answers from this interview. So I guess the question I'm going to ask you guys is how do you decipher this one tweet? Having read the new plot, I'm glad a certain character related to the future is getting involved. I'm a big fan. What exactly do you think that means? Comment below. Now again, I just want to make sure that no one is spreading rumors as news. We have no clue what the plans are right now. This is just this interview that came out from the most recent VJump site interview that's going along with the first volume of Dragon Ball Super manga. We have no information what it is. It's just they're just basically dropping very cryptic answers. They don't really tell us much. So what do you think is happening here? Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. The final thing that Herms posted on his Twitter was this. The interviewer asked, maybe Toyotaro could add some of his own ideas to the plot. Toriyama says, yeah, that'd be cool, to which Toyotaro responded with, that's too much pressure. Now, this doesn't say much again, but at least it shows that Toriyama is willing to have Toyotaro hop in and kind of help collaborate, which the only thing I see with this is because he's willing to accept Toyotaro's help. I feel like Dragon Ball Super is going to be going a whole lot longer than we all expected. I mean, I, for myself, thought Dragon Ball Super was going to end after the Champ arc. So I'm excited to see what the future has for us with Dragon Ball Super. So what do you guys think? Who is excited? If you're hyped with this news, punch that like button below. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below, and let's see what the community is thinking. Now, as far as the rest of the interview, it is a big chunk that's still missing that hasn't been talked about. But based on what Herm said, there was nothing else left in the interview that hinted for the future of Dragon Ball Super other than what we just talked about. So once the full interview is out, I'll probably do another video to kind of discuss and cover everything they talked about. But for now, these are the hints for the Dragon Ball Super future. What do you guys think? Now again, if you're hyped, of course, punch that like button below. Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below as well. Anything I talked about, let me know your feedback there. And for now, I guess I just wait. It's like a big cliffhanger at this point. It's like, man, what's going to happen next? I'm just so freaking stoked and hyped. Like, Dragon Ball Super is already as epic as it is, especially with the Champ arc going on right now and all the craziness that's happened. But I just want to see more. I want to see what Super Saiyan Blue can do for Vegeta and Goku. And even though we're about to see some epic Super Saiyan Blue action, I feel like we're just basically touching the surface of it. Like, there's so much more to expect in the series. And based on everything that's been going, I'm just super hyped. And I know you guys are as well. So if you're hyped, punch that like button below and let me know your thoughts. And I guess let's see what happens in the future. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this quick late night update. If you did, like I said, leave a like right below. Any questions, comments, feedback, drop me a comment below. And other than that, I guess enjoy the rest of the night. My name is Rhymestyle, and as soon as I find out some more information, I'll let you guys know. So make sure you stay tuned, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the comment section below. Peace.